Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well today, and welcome to the show, guys. As we're here for Swansea City taking on Bristol City. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game, guys. So please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat, guys. We are very much a community channel, not a club channel. We are working to bring good fans together. So if you like the sounds of that, then please do consider subscribing. Would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community. So we're off and underway, guys. As Swansea get us underway, just playing the ball back to the own box and all the way back to the goalkeeper eventually. As now they try to build from the back. Ball played out wide on this near side as Bristol quickly come to press the ball. And Swansea just knock it back to the keeper again. Keeper kicks it long out wide to this near side, and it's a poor ball as he's knocked it straight out of play. And that's going to be a throw into Bristol City on this near side of the field. So early throwing. So Bristol now with the throwing, long throw down the field, headed back in the direction it came from. And it's now it's knocked into the middle. Both sets of players trying to win it there, but eventually it's Bristol that do manage to come away with it as they race out wide on this near side, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in as it's knocked towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Swansea. Stevie's with us. Stevie's saying good afternoon, guys, and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. Hope you're doing well today. And pleasure, as always, to have your help and support in the background, mate. Now, Swansea working the ball forward on this near side as Bristol trying to challenge for it, but Swansea coming as they race forward towards the edge of the box, taken out there as the referee's going to give the foul. That was a soft foul. That was a soft foul. Looked worse than what it was. Let's just see the replay. There's nothing in that. Nothing in it at all. It's gone down like it's been shoved to the ground, but it wasn't. They were just both trying to turn back on themselves and ended up knocking each other over. Jamie saying, hello, guys. How you and Becky doing today, mate? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. Hope you and Megan are doing well. Welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to have you with us, Jamie. And hope you're having a good Sunday, mate. And as always, a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. As a free kick comes in, and it's a poor one as it bounces out towards that far side. Not the best free kick taken there. It was deep, and then there was nobody there to get on the end of it. So throwing on the far side for Bristol, deep inside their own half of the field. So, thank you, Jamie. As I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. And Nick is with us, Nick Fadley. How you doing, Nick? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Nick saying, hi, guys. How you doing, mate? Pleasure to have you with us, Nick. Welcome to the show, mate. Now, Swansea winning the ball back as they play it back to the keeper. Now the ball played long down this near side as Swansea raced towards the edge of the Bristol box. Now coming into the box, ball crossed in. They just couldn't get on the end of that. And eventually Bristol managed to knock it away. And now Bristol charging forward down the middle as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. Swansea scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here. As Bristol knock it forward. Still coming on that far side. They race into the box. Ball crossed in as Swansea knock it behind. And that should be a corner. But what a game. What a start to this game. Intense start from both teams. So, thank you for that, Nick. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Jamie saying, good afternoon, Stevie. How you doing, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Nick saying, I'm watching Villa. They sit second in the table. Yeah, they do, Nick. Yeah, Villa with an important game this afternoon as they are 2-1 up at the moment against Ipswich. I hope you're enjoying the game, mate. Now, Bristol with the ball played in towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in as it just goes wide of that far post. And that will be a goal kick to Swansea. So, thank you for that, Nick. Yeah, Villa winning 2-1 at the moment against Ipswich. Half-time in that one. If you missed it earlier, guys, Rangers won 1-0 against Hibernian. Now, Bristol have won it back here as they come forward again on that far side. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away. Now, Swansea with the possession. Swansea now trying to get on the attack. Ball played out wide on that far side as they nudge the ball forward here. Bristol scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as they quickly move across to press the ball there, but only forcing Swansea to play it back towards the edge of their own box. Now Swansea coming forward again as they play it back out wide on that far side. So, I hope you're enjoying that, Nick, and I'm sure it's a good game, mate. Jamie saying, hi, Nick. How you doing, pal? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Nick saying, hi, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. So Swansea with the possession at the moment, just knocking it about midway inside their own half as Bristol just, they're kind of sitting off, but kind of pressing the ball at the same time, but no urgency while Swansea are in possession. Oh, Bristol do try to challenge for it there. Swansea almost losing it as they're forced to play it back to the goalkeeper. And now the goalkeeper plays it out as Bristol latch onto the loose ball. Now trying to create some danger as the ball played back out wide. Now it's played in. Swansea managed to intercept it. Now Swansea on the charge. Oh, there's a foul there. And the referee's going to blow for the free kick to Swansea. So, loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Dave is with us. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Dave saying hello, guys, Stevie, and all fan dinners. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Cool. Thank you for that, Dave. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday, mate. And welcome to the show, Dave. And Jamie is saying, hello, Dave. How you doing, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Stevie's saying, doing good. Thanks, Jamie. How's you? Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Now Swansea with the ball played out wide on this near side. It's knocked forward towards the edge of the box. Bristol trying to challenge for it there. Swansea just cutting it back. Now Swansea coming inside, but then play it straight back out wide on this near side as they come now towards the edge of the box. Bristol trying to challenge for it. As the ball played in there, it's intercepted by Bristol. Bristol now knocking the ball up towards the halfway line as it's knocked out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Jamie saying, Stevie, I'm all right. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear, Jamie. Thank you, mate. Dave is saying, JW, I'm good, thanks. How's you and Megan? Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Now, Swansea winning it back on this near side. Ball played forward. Bristol trying to challenge as they hug the touchline here. Bristol do about eventually win it back. Now Bristol playing it into the centre circle as they work the ball out wide to that far side. Swansea shifting players across to press the ball as Bristol just cut it back there and play it back to their centre backs just on the edge of the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side. Ball played in behind here as Bristol racing towards the byline. Coming into the box. Ball crossed in. Oh, it's knocked towards goal. What a save by the keeper. Fantastic save by the keeper as he deflects it wide. Really nice effort that. Bristol hungry for goals and hungry to get at Swansea in these early stages. So, thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie saying, we're doing great. Thanks for asking, Gaz, pal. Thank you, Jamie. No worries, mate. Jamie saying, Dave, we're doing great. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear. Nick saying, I'm good, guys. Jamie, thanks. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Good to hear you doing well yourself, mate. Awesome. Jamie saying, I'm good. I'm going to say Bristol City 2-0 win. Thank you, Dave. Jamie, sorry. Yeah, it was Dave. What did Dave say? Dave gave us a prediction as well, didn't he? Dave said 1-1. So I've got Dave saying 1-1 and Jamie saying 2-0 to Bristol. Awesome. Now, Swansea racing forward on that far side as Bristol challenge, and it's gone out of play there for a throw into Swansea. So thank you, Jamie. Dave saying, nice one, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Oh, the ball comes back in here. We've got a clash of heads. Yeah, that's a poor challenge. Poor decisions from the Bristol City player. He's just getting a talking to off the referee. Kieran, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Kieran. And welcome to the show. Welcome to the Fan Den community. Kieran saying, come on, Bristol. Awesome. Well, welcome to the Fan Den community and welcome to the channel, mate. Hope you're doing well. And I'm guessing from the comment that you are a Bristol City fan. Awesome. Well, pleasure to have you with us, mate. So we just got a stoppage at the moment, guys. As we're finally back underway. Swansea now with a free kick taken on that far side. Now they play it into the middle, walking the ball out wide on this near side. It's now Swansea charging forward. Bristol staying with the man. Swansea cut back inside now on the edge of the box. Attempted shot comes in, but it's well over the top of the crossbar. And that goes behind and out of play for a goal kick to Bristol. So, yeah, thank you for that, Kieran. And as I say, welcome to Fan Den. Jamie saying, Nick, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie saying, Dave, did you see that Millwall played with the red card? Bloody sneezy. Ball played up the field. Now, ball sets of players trying to win it there in the centre circle. It's Swansea that come away with it. Now Swansea racing out wide to this near side and working the ball forward here. Now forced to cut it back though as Bristol come across to press the ball. Swansea just playing it back to the halfway line. Now the ball worked into the centre circle as Swansea try and build again. Coming out wide on that far side. Bristol have challenged for it here, so they've won it back, Bristol, trying to come forward, but ended up running the ball out of play there, claiming for the corner, for the throw-in, but the referee has given it Swansea's way. So, yeah, James saying, Dave, did you see that Millwall played with that red card? I'm sure he did, mate. I'm sure he did. Jamie is saying, hi, Kieran. Welcome to Fan Den, and good luck on your team today, pal. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Jamie. So the ball now back with the Swansea goalkeeper as he plays it forward. And now Swansea working the ball down the middle. Now it's played out wide to that far side. Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea still managing to retain it. Now the ball knocked forward as they race towards the edge of the box here. Looking to get the cross in. Cross comes in as it's headed up into the air. Not cleared. Swansea with the shot. Oh, and it's just wide of this near side post. That was a really good opportunity there. Just couldn't get it on target. Yeah, really good cross into the box as well, in fairness. Yeah, it's hit it on the volley. That's why he couldn't get it on target. So Kieran saying, thank you, Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, Kieran. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Dave saying, Jamie, yep, it will get turned. Oh, the Swansea have scored here. See, the long messages. Picked the wrong time to try and read that. My apologies there, guys. Swansea have scored. So the corner came in quicker than I expected. And it was deep towards the back post. And just the goalkeeper went to try and intercept it. And as he tried to readjust himself, the keeper, it was tapped in at the back post. Easy goal for Swansea as they take the lead. The keeper is claiming he was fouled there. Not sure if that is going to be a foul. I don't think the referee's going to give that. No, he's not. So Bristol together's back underway as they kick us off, playing the ball back to their centre-backs. Long ball out wide to that far side. It's headed back in the direction by Swansea. David St. Jamie, yep, it will get turned around to a yellow card. Oh, sorry, Bristol have won it back here. Bristol coming forward to get the shot off. Oh, and it's just deflected wide of this near side post. That should be a corner. Sorry, Dave. Dave saying yellow card as he made no contact with the player. Agree Emaku was kicked by one and Need by another. So I take it that's a yellow card or red card that's in dispute. Oh, the ball comes in from the corner as it's knocked towards goal and just goes wide of that far post. Well, thank you for the insight, Dave. Dave saying, I'm good, thanks, Gaz, mate. Hope you and Becky are okay. Yeah, we're doing good, thank you, Dave. Thank you for asking, mate. And thank you for the insight into the game for Millwall with the red card. Thank you, mate. Now Swansea playing the ball out wide on this near side. It's knocked forward. Bristol trying to challenge for it there. Just keeping the ball under pressure as they knock it forward, but Bristol have won it back here. Now Bristol playing it back to their centre-backs. They knock it forward down the field as Swansea just managed to marshal it back to the keeper. Jamie saying, Dave, I thought it was never a red card. I not watched all the game. I only seen the red card that can't be right. I haven't seen it, to be fair, so I can't really comment on it, guys. If I get a chance, I'll look out for it. But yeah, not seen it. Now, Swansea coming forward. Ball worked out wide on this near side. As Bristol tried to challenge for it, Swansea just cut it back. Now, again, Bristol challenged for it, but Swansea, well, they've been awarded a free kick here, the Bristol City, as the referee indicating the free kick. So free kick taken. Now it's played forward. Swansea trying to challenge for it. Bristol still with a possession here as they race forward down this near side. Now just coming back, work it back into the, well, they've worked it all the way back to the edge of the halfway line eventually. Swansea pressing the ball well on this near side. Dave saying, hello, Nick. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Dave saying, hello, Kieran. Awesome. Top stuff, Dave. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. And Kieran saying, hi, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Kieran. Top stuff, guys. Now, Bristol back with the possession as they play it all. They almost scored an own goal there. There's too much going on in this game. So Bristol just played it back to their centre-backs as they tried to knock it out wide. There was a Swansea player forward there closing him down, and as he's gone to knock it away, the Swansea player closing in on him has managed to stop, basically get his foot in the way as he's gone to kick it, and the ball's deflected back towards the Bristol City goal, and it just bounced off the far post. So that was almost an own goal from sloppy possessional play from Bristol at the back. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long down the field, out wide to this near side, and it just goes out of play there for a throw into Swansea midway inside their own half. Jamie saying, hello, everyone who is watching. Fandom, welcome. Come in, say hi, and like and subscribe. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, if you are listening in the background, guys, please do consider hitting that like button if you like us covering your team or this game, as it helps us identify the games you guys like us covering. And please do feel free to say hello in the chat. You don't have to get deeply involved if you don't want to, but it would be at least great to see you say hello in the chat so we could welcome you to Fandom. And thank you for that, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Thank you. Now, Swansea working the ball out wide on this near side. Bristol closing the space there, but Swansea managed to work through the press. Now knocking it forward on this near side, but it's quickly intercepted by Bristol there as they knock it forward back up to the halfway line. Bristol, they've deflected it out of play on this near side, and that's going to be a throw into Swansea midway inside the Bristol City half of the field. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit that like button. We are 20 minutes in, and it's Swansea 1, Bristol City 0. Thank you, Jamie. Nick is saying, hello, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Nick. Top man. Now the ball's gone out of play on this near side. So it's going to be a throw into Swansea. Taking a long time with this throwing. Now the ball back in play as Swansea play it back into their own half. Now it's knocked long down the field, trying to get in behind the Bristol defence there. Goalkeeper comes out and intercepts that comfortably. Dave is saying, sounds like an end-to-end game. Well, it certainly was a bit fast and frantic in that first 10, 15 minutes. It's starting to just settle down a little bit now, Dave. But yeah, that first 15 minutes was a bit wild. It does go that way. I've noticed that. The more games that go, especially when there's a close... Well, I don't know if you obviously they're not. This is not a derby game, but I think there is a close rivalry between Bristol City and Swansea. So yeah, it's like I say, it's just settled down a bit now. But that first 15 minutes was crazy, absolutely crazy. So much going on. Now Swansea with the possession on this near side, just probing forward here, but Bristol trying to press to win it back as. Swansea pushed back towards the edge of their own box here, but they managed to eventually work through the press. Now Swansea playing it long down this near side. It's cut out by Bristol as Bristol managed to knock it forward there, but now the referee's he's blown the whistle for the ball going out of play there. Sorry, guys, but... I'm making right balls of myself here. I'm a bit sneezy. I've been outside and now suddenly coming into a warm house. It's got my sinuses going. It's a bit windy and fresh out there today. Now the ball with Swansea on this near side. Just cutting it back as played forward there. Bristol trying to challenge Swansea now with a cross. It's deep towards the back post, headed away by Bristol. Not fully cleared. Swansea picking up again on that far side. Now just cutting it back as Bristol tried to challenge for it. Swansea now just playing it back out wide as they keep the possession on that far side. But Bristol pressing the ball, trying to force a mistake here. But Swansea eventually cut it back and play it back to the halfway line. Now the ball played back into the middle as they work it out wide on this near side. Bristol trying to challenge for it as they're coming together there, and the referee's blown for the foul. So free kick to Swansea on this near side. Jamie saying back, I was getting some batteries. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Are you in your man cave? Now Swansea with the ball played out wide on that far side. Well, the game suddenly dropped off a lot. Now Swansea have lost it as they play it forward. Now Bristol racing down the middle. Ball worked out wide on this near side as they take it to the byline. Bristol now on the edge of the box here. Swansea come across to press the ball. Bristol now with the cross in. It's headed away by Swansea as eventually it goes out on this near side for a throw into Bristol City. Now the ball back in play. Bristol now on the edge of the Swansea box. Ball crossed in. It's headed away. Now Bristol playing it all the way back to the halfway line and eventually forced to play it back to the keeper. Swansea pressing well from the front there. Goalkeeper kicks it long, straight out wide to that far side. And it's gone out for a throw into Swansea, midway inside their own half of the field. David saying, Gaz, this is the seven-side derby at the seven, as the Severn Bridge separates Bristol and Wales. Well, yeah, you're right, David. Is the bridge does separate Bristol, but Swansea and Bristol are not close to each other. I'm not sure exactly what the mileage is, but they've got to be about 80 miles apart, something like that. They're nowhere near close to each other. But I know that Swansea, obviously being on the south coast, right on the far side, they don't have many clubs to have a rivalry with apart from really Cardiff and, like I said, possibly Bristol. But there's a good distance between the two clubs. But yeah, as I say, I wouldn't class it as a derby myself, but some fans might. You might be right, Dave. Obviously, I don't know whether these two fans, it's whether the fans, done it? It all comes down to the fans of each club, whether they see it as a close rivalry, done it? So I've got to be honest, this is one that I'm not sure of whether fans do actually see it as a close rivalry. But you might be right there, Dave. It could be, like I say, the Severn Bridge Derby, or if they call it that, I'm not sure. I know a lot of rivalries in the UK, but this is not one I'm familiar with, to be fair. I've never thought of it as a rivalry, just because, like I say, both Bristol and Swansea, they've got to be at least 80 miles apart, I would have said. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like Birmingham v Stoke. It's kind of similar distance, isn't it? Now Swansea with the possession inside the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Bristol come to challenge for it. Swansea just managing to keep the possession though as they play it back towards the halfway line. Now it's knocked back out wide on this near side as Bristol come to press the ball. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Bristol challenging for it. Bristol have come away with it here. But yeah, thank you for that, Dave. Dave saying, the River Severn, one or the other. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, that's could be right there, mate. It's just like I say, mate, it's just one I've never really considered as a derby or a club. But like I say, with Swansea being right over that far side of Wales, they've not got a lot of clubs around them, have they, to have a rivalry with? So now Swansea with the possession on that far side as Bristol just managed to win it back and keep it in play. Stephen Hooper, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Stephen Hooper. Stephen saying, Stephen from Perth, Australia. Hi, Dave. Massive Bristol City fan. We can turn this around. Well, my name is Gaz. Stevie Hooper. Dave is obviously in the chat. But yeah, thank you for that, Stevie. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. And absolutely, you're right, mate. Certainly, you can possibly turn this around. It's only 1-0. Always a tight game. Bristol now coming forward as they get the shot off, and it's knocked away by Swansea. Not fully cleared here. Bristol win it back on this near side. Sorry, Stevie. I'll come back to you in a second, mate. Now Bristol coming towards the edge of the box, looking to get the shot off here. As again, it's blocked off by Swansea. And now Swansea winning it back on the edge of the box as they race out to that far side. Bristol trying to make the challenge. Swansea still with the possession. Now it's knocked out to this near side. Swansea pushing up the field. As now Bristol get bodies back behind the ball. And Swansea just cut it back to their centre-backs. But yeah, thank you for that, Stephen Hooper. A big shout out to you out there in Australia, down under. Welcome to the show and welcome to Football Fandom UK, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And yeah, Bristol City fan. Awesome. Welcome to the show, mate. Now Bristol winning the ball back on this near side as they try to charge forward there. But the challenge by Swansea and the ball is deflected out of play. And that's going to be a Swansea throw-in on this near side. Inside their own half of the field, about 15 yards from the halfway line. Now the ball back in play. Swansea play it back into the middle. Now Swansea working the ball out to that far side. And Bristol just sitting off here. So, yeah, thank you for that, Stevie Hooper, down under. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Jamie saying, yeah, I got kicked upstairs. Megan doing ironing. Right, okay. Jamie. Now, Swansea with the possession on that far side. They knock it long, trying to get in behind the Bristol defence, but the keeper comes out to intercept that as he knocks it forward, though. It's won back by Swansea. Challenge comes in from Bristol, and the ball is deflected out of play on that far side for another throw-in. Jamie saying, I never thought this was a derby, but then both sets of fans think it is. Well, like I say, it's not because of the distance. It's simply because of, like I say, the geography more than anything. But yeah, same. I suspected they had a close rivalry. I just never really watched this fixture, to be fair, before. But thank you for that, Jamie. So corner. I was just seeing a replay there of the goal for Swansea. Now the free kick taken by the that far side as he kicks it long down the field. Now Bristol trying to get the ball down there, but eventually it's won back by Swansea. Now Swansea with the possession on that far side, charging forward. Ball knocked up towards the edge of the box. Bristol trying to challenge for it here. Swansea still with the possession. Shot comes in, but it's gone well wide, and that will be a goal kick to Bristol. Well, yeah, it's understandable that, Jamie. Dave saying, same as Millwall v Leeds, it seems seen as rivals. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, it's not a derby, is it? But there is close rivalries between other clubs that are not necessarily geographically close to each other. But obviously these clubs play each other and so familiar with each other through playing regularly over the years that you can understand why rivalries develop. Same with the weird one that we know that with what is it, Crystal Palace and Brighton see themselves as derby rivals, which is just weird. You know, it's a rivalry, yeah, but it's not a derby. That's just weird. But yeah, thank you for that, Dave. And Dave saying, hello, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. And Stevie Hooper saying, haha, sorry, guys. No worries, mate. No worries, mate. Easy mistake to make as you're new to the channel and the Fandom community. So easy mistake to make. No apology needed, but I appreciate the gesture, mate. Top man. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should put it in the write up for the future. Maybe in the banner across the bottom, because I think that's twice in 2 days. Somebody's called me Dave. Now, Bristol with the possession as they play it out wide on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box here. Oh well, what's going on there? He's knocked it out of play, but was he challenged there? Well, it's not been given a foul anyway, so Swansea to play out from the back. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side, but yeah, thank you for that, Stevie Hooper. And as I say, pleasure to have you with us, mate. Jamie's saying, David is both sets of fans just don't like each other, mate. Yep, fair enough, Jamie. Yep, good shout, mate. We've got a foul on this near side, and Bristol have been awarded a free kick out on this near side. It's about 20 yards from goal. It's a chance for a shot on goal, but I very much doubt that's what we're going to get. I think with the angle of the where the free kick's been given, I think it's going to be more likely we get a cross into the box. And Jamie saying, hello, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Free kick taken as it's headed away up the field. Bristol regain the possession, just cutting it back now as they play it back to the keeper. Now the keeper kicks it out wide on that far side. Bristol just managing to keep it in play there. What's the ref giving now? What are you blowing for now, ref? Are you being serious? How the hell can that be offside? Oh my God. Well, that is a first for me. That has been given as offside. So Swansea with a free kick. Now it's knocked long down this near side. And it's gone straight out of play there. And that's going to be a Bristol City throw-in deep inside their own half on this near side of the field. So, yeah, thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. David's saying, no one likes us. We don't care. Well, I'm not. Come on, Dave. You know that's not really true here, is it? Not here anyway. Maybe in the rest of the football world, but in the world of fandom, that's not true, mate. Now Swansea with the possession. It's knocked out wide on this near side. Bristol come to challenge for it. Swansea just managing to retain it there as they cut it back to their centre-backs. Now the ball played forward as they work it out wide again on this near side. Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea still with the possession as they work it forward here. Now cutting back inside. Ball played towards the edge of the box. Swansea coming in. Shot comes in. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Ball not cleared yet though as Swansea pick it up. And now Swansea pushed out wide on this near side, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in deep as it goes past everybody. Bounces out towards that far side, but Swansea pick up the loose possession. And now trying to play it forward, but they've ended up knocking it out of play there. And that will be a throw into Bristol City on the far side of the field. Dave saying, because we are Millwall from the den. Okay, thank you, Dave. So I should have read the second bit, I suppose, as part of the first bit. Jamie's laughing at Dave. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, my apologies. I only read the first one there. Thought somebody had been having a dig at him and he was upset or something there. Swansea now with the possession, played back to the halfway line. Bristol City just coming to press the ball. Swansea now with a long crossfield ball out to that far side, but there's nobody running onto that, and the goalkeeper comes across to intercept it there, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Bristol City. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit that like button. If you like us covering your team, this fixture, that's the best way to let us know, hitting the like button, as it helps us identify the games that you guys like us covering, because we are very much a community channel, not a club channel. So we're still growing the channel, and we're still trying to learn which fixtures you guys want us to cover. So we see good likes. It helps us identify games and fixtures and clubs that you guys like us to try and cover here on Fandom. Now the ball played over the top by Swansea as Bristol just managed to head it back to the goalkeeper there. So we're on 38, well, just coming up to 39 minutes gone, guys. It's still Swansea 1, Bristol City 0. But it's been an eventful first half with plenty of end-to-end action. It's dropped off a little bit to what it was in the first 15, 20 minutes, but still plenty of opportunities coming as Bristol now working the ball forward down this near side. Ball played into the centre on the edge of the box here. It's worked out wide to that far side. Crossed in, knocked away. As it comes out to this near side, Bristol managing to regain the possession. Now Bristol playing it forward towards the byline as they come towards the edge of the box here again. Swansea pressing, but Bristol get the cross in as it's knocked away by Swansea. Last-ditch defending there. And now Swansea on the charge. Swansea racing forward on that far side as they race into the Bristol half. Bristol getting bodies back behind the ball here as Swansea still coming. Ball played in, but Bristol just managed to get back there and press to try and win it back, which forces Swansea to play it out wide on that far side. Now they just cut it back up the field again. Ball played into the centre as Bristol have managed to reorganise themselves. Now Swansea coming again on that far side. Ball crossed in as it's headed towards goal, but it just goes wide of that far post. But yep, both teams have been stretching each other with the balls crossed in from the far side for both teams at either end of the field. So it's making for an entertaining game with lots of crosses going into the box when either team is on the attack. Now Bristol trying to play out from the back. Swansea pressing the ball from the front there as they knock it forward. Swansea trying to challenge for it, and eventually it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Davey saying, and Jamie, as the song goes, we'll hate Leeds. We'll all hate. Nah, Dave, I'm not. No, mate. Sorry, mate, but I don't hate, and I don't buy into that. If Leeds fans want to buy into that hate crap, or Millwall fans want to buy into it, then that's fine. But like, I'm too old for that kind of crap. Hate. The life is too short, mate. I'm sorry to be putting water on your fire, so to speak, there, mate. But no, I've got no time for hate. Now the ball back in play as Bristol play it forward towards the edge of the box there. Swansea trying to challenge for it. Bristol managing to retain it though. And so they're on the edge of the box here, trying to play through the press there, but it's deflected behind. And that's going to be a Bristol City corner on this near side. Stevie saying, Dave, great game down the gate the other week. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, Dave is a massive Millwall fan, very passionate about his club. Jamie is saying, Dave, I'm not a fan of Leeds, but I work hard. I work with Leeds fans. He's a top lad. I work with a Leeds fan. All right, cool. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, Leeds fans can be a bit stupid sometimes with some of the hate, the rivalries and hate that they embrace. But there's a few clubs across the UK that are like that, to be fair. But yeah, I don't. I swear that some fans do vote for the football clubs, not because, well, as my vote saw last week that I did on Instagram, that give an indication of that some fans don't support football for the love of football. They support certain clubs because it gives them somewhere to vent their hatred, which is pretty sad, really, that they need to do that, especially adults. Oh, we've got it coming together on that far side. That's going to be a foul and a free kick for Swansea. Jamie saying, so yeah, thank you, Jamie. Davey saying the rivalry between Palace and Brighton is because Palace is closest London club to Brighton. Now, do you know what, Dad? I did hear some other reason. I can't remember. A few years back, somebody was telling me about it, but there was another reason for their rivalry. Well, I can't remember what it is, but it might be that. You might be right. Might be partly that as well, Dave. So, yep, good shout, mate. But I'm sure there was another reason for it, you know. I'm sure there was another reason for it. I remember some fan talking to some fan about it a while back, and they did tell me, but I can't remember what it was. They did tell me another reason why that was a rivalry, but yeah, thank you for that, Dave. That could be another aspect of it, mate. Now the ball played forward here by Swansea up towards the edge of the Bristol box. It's just cut back there. It's now Swansea on this near side. Bristol just managing to marshal the ball out of play there as it's gone out for a goal kick. But yeah, good shout, Dave. Thank you, mate. Dave is saying, Stevie H, yeah, it was, but for use. Thank you, Dave. Win some, lose some sometimes, mate. Pitchside with us. How you doing, Pitchside? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Pitchside saying, all right. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well yourself. Welcome to the show. Pitchside also saying, have been busy recently. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Totally understandable. Obviously, you're still studying and stuff, so understandable. Sometimes you might be busy with your studies. Now, Swansea with the possession, played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long down the field. 1 minute added on time at the end of this first half. Now Swansea coming forward as they deep in the Bristol half on this near side. Now coming towards the edge of the box. Bristol pressing to win it back. Swansea just managing to retain it there. Now they cut it back. Swansea just managing to keep the possession there under pressure. Now they play it into the middle. As Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea just managing to retain the possession, but pushed all the way back to the halfway line. Dave is saying, hello, pitchside, bro. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Now the ball with Swansea. Worked out wide on that far side. And it's played forward here as Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea just managing to retain it, but they play it back into the centre circle. Now switching the play out to this near side as Bristol come across to press the ball. Swansea just cut it back, playing it back into their own half. And there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time it has finished. Swansea City 1, Bristol City 0. Eventful first half, plenty of action at either end of the pitch, but only one goal to show for it. So, yeah, thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Jamie saying, can't understand that derby at Palace v Brighton. To me, it's not a derby. No, it's not a derby, is it, Jamie? I agree, mate. It's not a derby, but it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry. Let's put it that way. It's a rivalry, isn't it? But, yeah, I agree with you, Dave. Sorry, Jamie. Yeah, I agree, mate. It's not a derby, is it? Not a derby. There's got to be some geographical proximity to have a derby, hasn't there? Jamie saying, hi, pitchside, mate. How are you? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Pitchside saying, all right, Dave and Jamie. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Pitchside saying, Swansea favourites here, I assume. Well, yeah, possibly slight favourites because they're the home team, aren't they, mate? So, yeah, possibly. Davey's saying, not sure, pitchside, bro. Yeah, I would have said they're slight favourites because they've got home advantage. So, yeah, thank you, Dave. Pitchside is saying, unfortunately, Portsdown lost the weekend, Gaz, but not a bad game of football, especially when we played a team in the top form. Well, I think you've forgotten, Pitchside. I read out the results every Saturday, mate, so I already knew that you guys had lost. I always look out for your team, and I mainly push to read out the Northern Ireland results on Saturday, out of respect for you being a part of the fan community, because you're the only Northern Irish fan that we have come and get involved, mate. So, as you know, I always make the effort on a Saturday to read out the Northern Irish results. So I did see that you guys had lost, but thank you for telling me, mate. But hopefully, plenty more points for you guys. It's going to be a tough season. I did say that to you when we were talking on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I did say it was going to be a tough, hard season for you guys this season, mate. But the main thing is just keep grinding away the points, mate. Just keep grinding away the points and keep yourselves in the league. That's the main thing for your club this season. Establish yourself as in the league, and then you can push on for bigger and better things, can't you, mate? So keep your chin up. Hopefully, better results to come for you guys, mate. But thank you for letting me know, pitchside. Jonathan is with us. How you doing, Jonathan? Welcome to the show, mate. Jonathan saying, come on, Swansea, up the Welsh. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that, mate. Welcome to the show. Jonathan also saying, good afternoon, football fan den. And Gaz, you doing United game? No, because they overlap with this, mate. It overlaps with this. And besides, I've got some other stuff to do today. So just doing the one game today, Jonathan. I would have done a double. You'd see it on the thumbnail. It would have been double because these two games, this game's going to overlap slightly with the United game. But like I say, I've got a few things to do outside. So, no, not doing that one. Sorry, mate. But welcome to the show, Jonathan. Good to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're doing well. And as I say, great to have you with us, mate. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Right, guys, let's have a quick look at the halftime match stats. And I'll come back to your comments in a moment. So just bear me a second, guys. Just get it on the screen here. Let's have a look. How that first half has gone in numbers. There we go. I forgot my coffee. But it's gone cold. Sorry, guys. I'm in good spirits today. Just got a lot going on as usual, but still in good spirits. Right. Sorry, guys. Right, this is how the game has gone in numbers. Total shots, 6 for Swansea, 6 for Bristol City. Shots on target, 2 for Swansea, 1 for Bristol City. Possession, 72% for Swansea, 28% for Bristol City. Passes, 332 for Swansea, 122 for Bristol. Pass accuracy, 88% for Swansea, 71% for Bristol. Fouls, 4 for Swansea, and 7 for Bristol. Yellow cards, none. Offside, well, it's not showing none, but then did we see a red yellow card? I can't remember, actually. No red cards. Offside, just the one against Bristol City. And corners, 1 for Swansea, 4 for Bristol City. We'll have a look at the league table full time, guys. Let's get rid of that. So, just to let you guys know, give you a quick update in the Premier League. It's currently Ipswich Town 2, Aston Villa 2. 90 plus 2 minutes gone in that one. Obviously, Manchester United playing Tottenham at 4:30. Scotland, in Scotland, guys, earlier today it finished Rangers 1, Hibernian 0. And as you know, right here, it is currently 1-0 to Swansea. So there you go, guys. I think that brings you up to date. I don't think we've got any games in Wales and Northern Ireland today. Nope, nothing showing. So there we go. That brings you up to date around the UK. So I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to examine if you missed it. But thank you for that, Jonathan. As I say, welcome to the show, mate. David's saying no hate or water on my fire, pal. I just said it's song that goes around. All right, fair enough. I stand corrected, Dave. I stand corrected. But obviously, any song that has got the word hate in it is expressing hate. So that's why I reacted the way I do. It's nothing personal, Dave. But songs that chanting hate encourage hate. So you're a bit older than me. You must know that. I don't buy into any kind of hatred like that, Dave. So it's nothing personal. I wasn't having a go at you, mate. I just didn't want to read out the comment because it was singing a song encouraging hate. But I stand corrected, Dave. So my apologies, mate. Thank you. Jamie is saying, hello, Jonathan. How are you, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. And Pitchside is saying, fair play, Jonathan, mate. Support another team from your country today. Absolutely. Thank you, Pitchside. And Pitchside saying, Gaz, you can't let some idiots justify a whole football club just because they are fools. That's my opinion. No, that's a fair point. I'm not criticising anybody. I'm just not got too much time for haters. That's all. But thank you, Pitchside. Well said, mate. Jonathan is saying, always, Jamie. All right, I just seen it. I wondered what that was to regard to. Thank you, Jonathan. Nice one, mate. Jonathan saying, always good, pal. Hope you're well. And yes, pitch side, Wales first. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. And Jonathan also saying Ipswich holding on with Villa 2-2. Yeah, that'd be a good result for them if they manage to get a point out of that, won't it? So, yeah, thank you for that, mate. Jonathan is saying, come on, you Jacks. Thank you, Jonathan. Jacks? Who's Jacks? I've never heard anybody referred to Jacks before. Jamie saying, be right back. Coffee time. Thank you, Jamie. Nice one, mate. Yeah, grab a drink. I'm going to grab a fresh drink because mine's gone cold here. So, yeah, keep your comments coming, guys. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to go and quickly just grab a fresh drink, but please do drop your comments in more, guys. I will happily read out more of your comments in a moment when I come back. And don't forget, please do hit that like button if you could as well, please, guys. But like I say, keep your comments coming. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, thank you, Jamie. Jonathan is saying they call Chester v Wrexham a derby. Can't understand why, as they are in two different nations. Well, Jonathan, if you live in Wrexham, surely you can understand that one, mate. It's on the border, isn't it? So they're both right on the border. So I can understand why that's a rivalry. The geography, they're not too far away from each other, and obviously they're very close to the border. So yeah, it's I can understand why that's a rivalry because you're going to have a rivalry with some club, haven't you? Every club wants a rivalry with some club so that there's obviously there's a bit of extra spice for the fans when it comes to playing them. So yeah, but I can understand what you're saying. Obviously, in different countries, technically, but that's only technically. We're talking about at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Jonathan, we're talking about a line across a map. Do you know what I mean? We're adults, no offense, but look at how many lines across the map that have been drawn in the Middle East today by Britain and France from back in the Empire days, and look at how many wars it's creating today. So I think our governments might be stupid enough to be stuck on lines across maps, but us, the people, we have the right to have more intelligence than them and recognise that at the end of the day, it is just a line across a map, mate. Even though different cultures, different, obviously, different, what's the word? Traditions, things like that. It's like at the end of the day, it's like I say, it's just a rival. It's a line across the map. Just look at the Wirral. Look at the Wirral in Liverpool. You got to if you don't know Liverpool, you go to Liverpool. People on the Wirral across the water sound exactly like people in Liverpool, but they can't they divide themselves because in Liverpool because they don't want to be seen as the same, just because of a bit of water between the two. But yet the two parts of the community intermingle with each other. Same with Wrexham and Chester. They're they're so close to each other, they kind of intermingle with each other. But yeah, thank you for that, Jonathan. I take your point, mate. But like I say, at the end of the day, it is just a line across a map in it, mate. But thank you, Jonathan. Pitchside is saying, yeah, guys, I remember. I appreciate you calling it out. No worries, mate. No worries. Like I say, I call it out of respect for you, but also so we can, so that any other Northern Irish fans that do give us a glance will know that we try to involve them in the Fan Den project, mate. But thank you for your kind words, Pitchside. Top man. So we're back underway for the second half. As now Bristol City playing the ball back to the keeper. Now the ball played long down that far side. Now Swansea back with the possession as they play it forward there. Bristol challenge for it, and the referee's given a foul. And that's going to be a free kick on the halfway line, just inside the Swansea half of the field. Yeah, it's clumsy challenge more than anything, that. Now the ball played up the field. And Swansea now pick it up on the edge of the box. Bristol challenge for it. Bristol managing to come away with it. Now Bristol playing it forward down the middle. Oh, they're in behind the Swansea defence here. Bristol charging towards the box. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper manages to get a leg across and make the save as the ball deflects out wide on this near side. Now Swansea trying to get on the attack as Bristol come across and try and intercept it there. But Swansea still with the possession. Bristol now winning it back on this near side as they knock it up the field. Swansea intercept it just inside their own half. Now it's played back into the middle. Bristol coming to challenge for it. Now it's worked out wide on that far side as Swansea again coming forward here but unable to keep the ball there as Bristol winning it back. Now Bristol playing it into the centre circle. Coming forward down the middle. As Swansea scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball there. He's brought down. As the referee stops the play and he's going to give a foul and the yellow card. Yeah, it wasn't the best challenge there. So Norton booked for Swansea there for the foul. Yeah, so we've got a free kick here for Bristol City just outside the box. Just going to try and work out the distance, but yeah. So it's about 5 yards from the edge of the D, slightly out to this near side of the field. And Swansea have got a 4-man wall as Bristol with 2 men just stood just in front of it. Now the shot comes in over the top of the wall, but the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably, and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Swansea. But decent effort there as he managed to get it over the wall and on target, but just couldn't get enough venom on it to get it past the keeper. Now the keeper knocks it long down the field, headed back into the centre circle. Swansea pick it up there. As now they work it out wide on this near side. Swansea coming forward as Bristol come to challenge for it. Swan managing to retain it, but no, there's a foul there as the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick on this near side. Swansea now get us back underway as they take the free kick short, just cutting it back into their own half and eventually playing it all the way back to the keeper. Now the keeper kicks it long out wide to that far side as Bristol try to challenge for it. Swansea managing to retain it though as now they race forward towards the edge of the box. Ball played in, but it's intercepted and cut out there by Bristol as they knock it away up the field. Swansea win it back. Now Swansea coming again on that far side, working it up towards the edge of the box. Bristol pressing the ball there, but Swansea just managing to retain it as they cut it back slightly. Now working through the press, taking it to the byline. Ball crossed in, it's deep as it goes past everybody and bounces out on this near side for a throw-in. Yeah, really determined effort there by Swansea to keep that momentum going, but the cross wasn't the best. So ball out of play on this near side for a throw into Swansea. I'm not sure how that came about though. Now Swansea with the possession. Ball played back into the middle. It's knocked away as Bristol now trying to get on the attack. Swansea with the possession as a challenge comes in there and the referee's blown for the foul. So that's going to be another free kick, but this time on the halfway line. Free kick to Swansea. They're certainly getting the 50-50s here at the moment, Swansea. Now Swansea playing the ball back into their own half. And eventually back to the keeper. Ball played long out wide to that far side. Bristol knock it away as it's gone out on that far side for a throw into Swansea midway inside the Bristol City half. Now the ball with Swansea on this near side as they knock it over the top. Bristol managing to intercept it. Now they just play it back to the goalkeeper. Ball played out wide on this near side. It's knocked forward as Swansea try to challenge for it. Bristol knock it over the top, trying to get in behind the Swansea defence there, but it's too much pace on that. And it's gone back to the goalkeeper as Swansea now try to build from the back. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. Now it's cut back into the middle. It's Bristol trying to press to win it back there, but Swansea managing to keep it. Now they knock the ball long down the middle of the field as Bristol managed to intercept it on the edge of their own box. Now they knock it out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Swansea trying to challenge, but Bristol knock it on there. Now racing towards the Swansea defence. There was a foot race going on there, but the Swansea player just got the edge, getting in front, and then he took a little bit of a clip to the leg and went down to win the foul. It's a soft one, but I suppose that's doing what's needed for your team. Now Swansea, again, coming forward, building out from the back. As Bristol come to press the ball, Swansea just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the keeper on the edge of the box. It's knocked up the field, out to that far side. Both sets of players managing to retain it there. As Bristol... Sorry, both sets of players challenging for it there as Bristol come away with it. My apologies, guys. I'm getting a bit tongue-tied there. Bristol play it forward as it's won back by Swansea on the edge of the box. Now Swansea playing it back up to the halfway line as it's challenged by Bristol. And there's a foul there. And that's going to be another free kick, but this time to Bristol. And there's a little bit of tit for tat going on there. So Bristol with a free kick on this near side. Taken short. Swansea tried to challenge for it. Bristol, they've knocked it out of play there. Swansea now with the throw-in on this near side. It's cut back as now Swansea play it back to the keeper. Now it's Swansea to play out from the back as they kick the ball long down the field, out wide to that far side. Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea managing to retain it here as they play it into the centre circle. Now it's worked out towards this near side as it's played forward there. Bristol trying to challenge. Swansea managing to retain it. Now Swansea coming forward on this near side. So they're coming together there, and it's gone out of play for a throw-in on this near side. Dave, you still with us, or have you gone off with a hump? Yeah, that was a... Oh, he's took a scuff. He got some blood there on his arm. I think that's a friction burn. Bristol just about to make a substitution here. So Irikawa coming off. I think this is double substitution for Bristol. Williams coming on. So yeah, it's triple. Roberts, Hirakawa. Do you know, it says it too quickly. How the hell are you meant to read 6 names in a matter of 3 seconds? So annoying with how quick they flash the substitutions up. Now Swansea with the possession out wide on that far side. So yeah, sorry guys, it was Robertson who's gone off and Pring coming on to replace him. Harakawa coming off and Sykes coming on to replace him. And Bird coming off, and it was Williams coming on to replace him. So 3 changes there by Bristol City. And Bristol also had a yellow card issued to Twins as well. Now the ball played back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper kicks it out wide on that far side. It's now with Bristol as they win it on that far side. Coming forward, Swansea trying to challenge for it. Bristol just cutting it back there as they play it back to the centre-backs. Now it's knocked forward over the top, trying to get in behind the Swansea defence here as they take it down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Bristol. Swansea pressing the ball. Bristol with a cross. That's actually a shot, that, as it goes straight into the goalkeeper's arms at the far post. But I thought it was across that, but as he seen the ball come in, it actually was more like a shot because it was towards that. Well, the goalkeeper certainly made it look like a shot as he came out to intercept it. So now the ball knocked away up the field. Bristol win it back midway inside their own half. Now Bristol coming forward. It's worked out wide on this near side. Swansea coming to challenge for it. Bristol just cutting it back there. As now they play it to the halfway line. Now Bristol working the ball forward down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Swansea trying to challenge there, but eventually Bristol have ended up knocking it behind. And that will be a goal kick to Swansea. And now Swansea to make the substitution. So Swansea to make the substitution here. And it's Josh Key coming on, Kyle Norton going off. Now Swansea to play out from the back. Goalkeeper kicks it long out wide to that far side. It's headed up into the air. There's a clash of heads there. And we've got two players down on the pitch on the far side. Referee stopped the play here. Medical staff going to come on to check them over. Let's hope this is not too serious. Let's hope it's just precautionary. It's raining quite heavily down there in Swansea, guys. If you are just joining us, please do hit that like button, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. It would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community. We are currently on 61 minutes gone. It's Swansea 1, Bristol City 0. In the Premier League, guys, it's finished Ipswich Town 2, Aston Villa 2. That's a full-time result. Man United, obviously, playing Tottenham at 4:30. And in the Scottish Premiership, it's finished Rangers 1, Hibernian 0. So the Swansea player back on his feet. And the Bristol City player still on the ground, but he has sat up now. So hopefully he's going to be okay. A lot of rain there. It's definitely raining quite heavily. Now the ball played into the centre circle as we're back underway finally. Both players are on the touchline there. They're back on the feet and hopefully they'll be back on momentarily. So just getting some treatment, further treatment, should I say, on the touchline on the far side. Now the ball played forward here as the referee's blown for a foul. And that's going to be a free kick on the far side to Bristol, deep inside their own half of the field. Goalkeeper comes across to take it. Now the ball knocked long down the field as Swansea head it back in the direction it came from. Bristol, oh, well, there's both sets of players trying to win it here. Eventually it is Swansea that come away with it. Now Swansea charging forward down the middle. Racing up towards the edge of the box to play the ball in there, but it's cut out by Bristol. And it's now Bristol trying to get on the charge. Knocking it out wide on that far side. Quickly challenged by Swansea. And the ball's gone out of play on the far side for a throw-in to Bristol City. Just inside their own half. About 2 or 3 yards from the halfway line. Oh, Bristol working the ball forward here as they race towards the edge of the box. Swansea make the challenge. They managed to win it back here, Swansea. They knock it up the field. Bristol intercept it there, midway inside the Swansea half. Now coming forward again on that far side. Pushed into the corner. But Bristol just managing to cut it back there. It's now the ball crossed into the box. It's intercepted by Swansea, knock it away. And Bristol win it back on that far side. Now Bristol just playing it into the edge of the centre circle. As Swansea come to push up the field to press the ball, Bristol just push back into their own half as they try and play it forward, but now Swansea cut it out as they intercepted on that far side. Now Swansea coming forward towards the edge of the box as they just come back inside, playing it into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as Bristol City come to press the ball. Swansea managing to retain it there. And eventually, it's deflected out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Now the ball back in play. Ball played up to the halfway line. Oh, it just got away from them there. That was a good idea, but it didn't quite work from there for Bristol. But it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side for Swansea. Nice bit of team play, though, there by Bristol. Now Swansea with the ball back in play. Bristol trying to challenge. Swansea managing to ride the challenges. Now they play it into the centre circle. It's worked out wide on that far side. Ball played forward as Bristol come to challenge for it. Swansea just cut it back there, playing it back to the halfway line. Now long ball out wide to this near side as they stretch the Bristol City formation, coming towards the edge of the box here. Swansea just taking it to the byline, forced to cut it back though as Bristol staying with them. Now Swansea playing it into the middle. Bristol pressing the ball. Swansea knock it forward here. There's a coming together there, but no foul given. Swansea still with the possession as they play it tight to the touchline on this near side. Now it's played towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. Swansea laying it on. As he got the shot off, it's deflected wide. Did it take a deflection? Well, he certainly miskicked it anyway. I don't know if it went wide because of the miss kick or because of, I think it was the miss kick that sent it wide. So it's going to be a goal kick. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit that like button as it helps us identify the games and the clubs that you guys like us to cover, as we cover a lot of football here on Fanden across the UK. But obviously, as we continue to learn and grow the channel, we're trying to learn which games and which clubs you guys appreciate us covering the most. And you can help with that by hitting that like button. Now, Swansea playing out from the back as the ball was kicked long up the field. It went all the way back to the Swansea keeper. Now it's played out wide on that far side as Bristol come to challenge for it. Swansea managing to retain it. Now it's knocked up the field. Trying to get in behind the Bristol defence there, but just as it fell, Bristol managed to get back and head it forward. Now Bristol knocking it out wide on that far side as they play it forward. It's Swansea that tried to challenge for it. Bristol playing it into the centre circle. Now it's worked out wide on this near side. Swansea trying to challenge. Bristol knock it long down the field as it bounces straight out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Swansea. And we're about to see a substitution imminent for Swansea. Joe Allen just getting himself ready on the touchline. Now, the ball played up the field as Bristol intercept it on the edge of the centre circle. It's played forward down the middle. Now Swansea try to challenge. Bristol still with the possession as they knock it up towards the edge of the box. Pushed out wide here on this near side as Swansea press to win it back. Bristol cross it in. It's knocked away. Bristol winning it back outside the box. Now it's crossed in deep, headed away again by Swansea out to that far side as this time Swansea managed to get the ball down. They try and clear their lines, but it's takes the deflection there off the Bristol City player and goes out for a throw-in on the far side. So Swansea with the throw-in. Now the ball back in play as Bristol tried to challenge for it. Swansea managing to knock it up towards the edge of the centre circle. Bristol trying to challenge, but Swansea retain it. Now they work it out wide on this near side. Bristol trying to press the ball there, forcing Swansea to play it all the way back to the keeper. So Swansea now to play out from the back as they work the ball out wide on that far side. Bristol just coming across to press the ball. Swansea managing to keep the possession, just knocking it about on that far side as now they play it forward. Now it's played back into the centre of the field. Long ball over the top here by Swansea, trying to get in behind the Bristol defence, but it's headed back in the direction it came from. Now Bristol just cutting it back there, playing it back to their centre-backs as it's played out wide on this near side. And eventually Bristol play it back to the keeper. Cagey spells of play in this second half. The first half was a lot more intense. Obviously, the intensity can't be kept throughout the 90 minutes, really. So it has just dropped off a little bit with the pace so far, but still plenty of both teams still showing plenty of desire to get forward and create problems for the opposition. So Bristol now trying to build out from the back. Now we're going to have another. Oh, the ball's gone out of play there. We're going to have another substitution here. So, yeah, the substitution is Franco going off for Swansea, and I think it's Joe Allen coming on to replace him. Pert Harris it is coming on, actually. Now the ball back in play on that far side. It's knocked out of play by Bristol. That's going to be a throw-in on the far side. So Swansea with the throw-in midway inside their own half on the far side of the field. Now the ball thrown long up the field. Bristol head it back in the direction it came from. It's knocked forward there by Bristol. Swansea managing to win it back. Now Swansea with the possession on that far side as they knock it forward. It's won back by Bristol. Now Bristol City on the charge as as they play it forward there. It's again intercepted by Swansea as Bristol not giving it up there though. It's the challenge for it. It's all going on that far side. A lot of challenges going in, but eventually it's Bristol that come away with it. Now Bristol with a long crossfield ball out to this near side. Now Bristol coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, knocked away by Swansea as it's deflected behind. That's going to be a corner. Taking a long time with these set pieces. So corner on the far side for Bristol City. Corner comes in. Oh, it's headed into the back of the net. That's Bristol City with the equaliser. Ball was crossed in from that far side, and it was Bristol City quickest to react as they head it into the back of the net. Swansea won, Bristol City won. Well, it's been coming, to be fair. They've been knocking on the door. That was a good goal. It's a good goal. Headed back into the back of the net. So game on now, guys. That's going to make for an entertaining, hopefully, an entertaining final 10 minutes. Now Swansea with the possession, coming forward, working the ball out wide to that far side. Bristol coming across to press the ball. Swansea managing to keep the possession there as they work the ball forward on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box here. Bristol trying to challenge Swansea, coming into the box. It's crossed in. It's headed away by Bristol. As the ball knocked away out to this near side, it's Bristol that managed to intercept it, but quickly under pressure as Swansea trying to challenge for it there. Bristol City just managing to keep the possession on the edge of their own the edge of the box there. Now it's knocked away up the field. As they're coming together there, the ball just goes out of play, and that's going to be a throw in on this near side unless the referee gives the foul. Just to let you guys know, Manchester United obviously kicking off at past against Tottenham, and it's United 0, Tottenham 1. Tottenham with an early goal. I think he's given, just seeing the referee given here. Just seeing the replay of the header. It was a really good header, heading it back into the back of the net at that far post. And the ball played all the way back to the keeper there. Now Swansea trying to build out from the back. Bristol pressing well from the front, but Swansea just managing to keep it there on the edge of their own box. It's working the ball out towards this near side as Bristol City come to challenge for it. Swansea knock it forward up towards the halfway line. Bristol again trying to challenge for it. The referee, as he's blowing a whistle here. I think that's going to be a free kick. Yeah, just not a lot in that. Just a bit of a coming together, and he's gone over quite easily there. So free kick for Swansea on the halfway line, right on the edge of the centre circle on this near side. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Bristol trying to challenge for it there. Swansea managing to knock it in behind, coming forward here as they work the ball up towards the edge of the box. Bristol trying to come across and make the challenge. They do, and it's knocked out of play, and that's going to be a corner to Swansea on this near side of the field. So corner to Swansea on the near side of the field here. I'm just waiting for the referees, just talking to players inside the box. Referee's been contributing to slowing this game down with all his authoritarianism. Every time there's been an issue, he's talking to the players, which I suppose is good for communication, but it's also been noticeable in this second half just how much it's actually slowed the game down. So corner for Swansea. It comes in towards the near post as it's headed back out of play, and that's going to be another corner. Yeah, not the greatest delivery there, but it's going to be a second corner. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you like us covering your team or this game, as it helps us identify the clubs and the games you guys like us covering. And thank you very much to you guys that have already done so. So another corner on this near side. Ball crossed in. It's headed away as it goes out of play on this near side for a throw-in. To Swansea. Swansea now with the ball back in play. Immediately pressed there by Bristol. Swansea just managing to keep it under pressure though as they hug the touchline here on this near side, trying to play it forward there, but Bristol intercept it as they knock it away, and it's gone out for another throw-in. So Swansea with the throw-in midway inside the Bristol City half on this near side of the field. It's just too many set pieces at the moment, just breaking up the play. So Swansea to take their throw-in. Now the ball back in play. Sorry, guys, I got a bit of a frog in the throat there. Bristol trying to challenge for it. Swansea playing it back to the halfway line. Oh, they've just cut it back into their own half there. Bristol coming to press the ball here. Swansea just knocking it about inside their own half. As couldn't be seeing Swansea now playing for the draw, could we? Well, the way they're keeping possession, it would appear so. Now just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it forward down the middle. Headed back in the direction it came from. Now Bristol with the possession. Oh, there's another foul there. And this time it's going to be a free kick to Bristol on the far side of the field, pretty much bang on the halfway line. Oh, come on, ref. Let the free kick happen. The referee just keeps talking to players all the time. Now, the ball played up towards the edge of the box. Swansea play it in there. Well, Bristol trying to latch on to that. It's gone behind, and that's going to be a goal kick. Not the best. Scrappy. It's gone really scrappy now. Not a lot of quality. That first half was so end-to-end. But the second half has been itty-bitty, if you know what I mean, with lots of set pieces, the referee slowing the game down, ball going out of play for throw-ins and what have you. So, yeah. I've got a funny feeling we might be seeing this one finish 1-1. We're on 86 minutes gone, guys. It is still 1-1. And a substitution here by Bristol City. So Bristol with a substitution, and it is Fale Mayulu coming on. Scott Twin coming off. So Swansea now to play out from the back. I'll say just edge forward here. Bristol just sitting off as Swansea with the possession on the edge of their own box. Bristol come to press the ball. Swansea just cut it back there to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper with the possession as he comes out of his area here. Now it's not long down the field. Headed back in the direction it came from by Bristol. Bristol now with the possession on that far side. Swansea coming to challenge for it. As Bristol just managing to keep the possession there under pressure. Just forced to cut it back slightly there. But Swansea not giving it up here. Now Bristol knocking it long, looking to get in behind the Swansea defence. But Swansea just read it there as they get back and intercept it. Just playing it back to the keeper. So Swansea now to try and build out from the back again. Like I say, not a lot of quality in this second half. It's just dropped off a little bit. Now Swansea with the possession. Don't think it's out though. The referee keeps stopping the game. He's stopped the game so much in this second half. It's kind of broken up the play and took the momentum out of the game a little bit. Swansea now coming forward as they work the ball up towards the halfway line. Just keeping the possession on that far side. Now it's played over the top. knocked away by Bristol City. And Swansea just managed to retain it there. Still coming forward, but Bristol challenge for it as they're coming together there, but the referee not giving the foul. Oh, the referee, just get on with it, ref. This game is just, the ref's just ruining it with the stoppages and long lectures to players. Five minutes added on at the end of this first half, second half, guys. And Swansea have won a free kick here, midway inside the Bristol City half. Swansea now to take this free kick midway inside. It's good distance from goal, guys, about 35 yards out. Swansea now take the free kick. It's crossed into the box, headed away by Bristol City. As the ball comes out to this near side, Swansea quickly come across, make the challenge, and the ball's gone out of play there for a throw in on this near side, as if the referee doesn't give the foul. Now, just waiting for come on, get on with it. This throw-in taking so long with this throw-in here. So if you missed the goals earlier, guys, the first goal came on 15 minutes for Swansea, and it was Cab- Cabango with the goal. And then the second goal for Bristol City came on 76 minutes, and it was Jason Knight who scored for them. Now the ball knocked up the field as the ball goes straight out of play again for another throw-in on this near side. Swansea now with the possession on the edge of their own box. Now they work it out wide on that far side. Bristol coming to press the ball. Swansea still with the possession here, though, as they play it into the middle. Just keeping the possession there. As Bristol unable to win it, but Swansea now looking to play it over the top here. Swansea now working it out wide on that far side. Bristol just backing into their own half as they push back towards the edge of their own box. Swansea just keeping the possession there, though. Coming together as it's just cut back, played back to the halfway line. Well, don't know. No urgency at the moment for Swansea to get in behind and try and get another opportunity. Just keeping the possession at the moment on the halfway line. The clock running down. Well, the ball worked forward there. Oh, well, it's finished, guys. The referee's blown the final whistle. And at full time, it has finished. Swansea 1, Bristol City 1. What a disappointing end to the game, really, to be honest. It started off with a frantic pace, but in the end, both teams share the spoils. And that last 10, 15 minutes turned out to be pretty disappointing compared to how the rest of the game lived up. So, yeah, it has finished 1-1, guys. Let's have a look at the full-time match stats as we wrap up the show. Let's get that on the screen. So there we go. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 2 for Swansea, 15 for Bristol City. Shots on target, 7 shots, for Swansea. Shots on target, 2 for Swansea, 6 for Bristol City. Possession, 66% for Swansea, 34% for Bristol City. Passes, 577 for Swansea. Bristol City with 283. Pass accuracy, 86% for Swansea, 69% for Bristol. Fouls, 10 for Swansea, 15 for Bristol City. Yellow cards, 1 for Swansea, 3 for Bristol City. Red cards, none. Offsides, just the 1 against Bristol City. And corners, 3 for Swansea. And it's 8 for Bristol City. There's a look at the table, guys. As you can see, Swansea have moved up into 9th in the table. Bristol City in 14th position. So not a lot of movement for either team, but still early in the season. Plenty of points to play for. But as you can see, it's not made an awful difference for either team, really. As it just sees them stay mid-table. Swansea in 9th and Bristol City in 14th. But at least that extra point, I suppose, from Bristol City's point of view, keeps them from sliding further down the table. So, yep, all to play for both teams going into the future games in the new month coming up. So, yep, there you go, guys. Quick look around the grounds, what's going on. In the Premier League, it's finished Ipswich Town 2, Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0, Tottenham 1, 26 minutes gone in that one. In the Scottish Premiership, earlier it finished Rangers 1, Hibernian 0. And as we know, right here, it's finished 1-1. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Thank you very much to all you guys that dropped in. Appreciate it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Take care, guys. And best wishes to you all. Hope you have a good week ahead. Stay safe out there. All the best.